My name is Caleb Webster Alt. This is for Introduction to Firearms, FTT 100 52238, Week 6 assignment. To begin, I'll be showing you that my workspace is clear of any live ammunition. As you see, there's no live ammunition, just my fish. Moving on from that, the firearm I've chosen is a MAC 90. It is a Chinese AK. It was made in Shenzhen, China by Norinco. The model is MAC 90. I'll begin by showing you that the firearm is clear as well. To first start off with, we will remove the magazine. Magazine is clear, no ammo in the mag. We'll set that off to the side. As you can see, the firearm is on safe. We're going to put the firearm off of safe, but make sure to keep your fingers away from the trigger. Firearm's off safe, fingers are away from the trigger. Then you can manipulate the charging handle. Pull back on the charging handle. Look down into the breech where the magazine will be inserted. If that's clear, you're good. Look into the bore. If there's no bullet or casing in the bore, you're clear. Manipulate it a couple times to make sure everything's ejected and nothing's in there. And then you're good. And then put it back on safe. So, to begin, we will... First, I have a schematic that I have been going off of, and it is from a website called us.archive.org. And this is what I'll be going off of to help me go over the sub-assemblies and everything in the firearm that helps this function and everything. So to begin, you have to start off by taking off the dust/receiver cover. So this is your dust/receiver cover. Set that off to the side. You then have a recoil guide and spring unit. You're going to take this off of the firearm like so. By pushing it forward and lifting it up and out, it'll slide out of the bolt assembly. You can put that aside. Then this is kind of like your main assembly. This is what, really functions the gun. Let me set this down for a minute to show you this. So this is your piston, which this firearm specifically utilizes a long stroke gas piston system. And this piston/bolt carrier houses this bolt in here that twists and rotates to lock in place. So we'll also put that aside. But this is removable. You can rotate it out, slide it out, Put that off to the side somewhere. You then have a gas tube that you have to remove. So then you're going to lift this gas tube lever up, which mine is pretty broken, so I can just do it by hand. And that is your gas tube / handguard. So to show you, that is your main assemblies that are removable for this firearm. And we already went over where I got the schematic from, the source. The other source that I have been gotten this information from is, of course, the Introduction to Firearms textbook. I haven't really found anything interesting. I grew up with this gun, so I am pretty familiar with the AK style platform. Nothing was difficult or intimidating for me during the process. Reflect on how this process may be different or more challenging when performing the work on a customer's firearm. So yeah, for a customer's firearm, it would probably be very much different. They probably wouldn't bring me an AK for one. And for two, there's a big possibility that I've never even seen that type of firearm before, and I don't know the action type, and it'd probably be more difficult to disassemble it. And I'd probably have to look up a schematic and maybe some videos or maybe other outside research to figure out how to do it properly without, damaging the customer's firearm, or maybe even, missing parts or doing something wrong. I think that is it. We discussed and we went over, I have a clean workspace, there's no live ammunition, we showed you how to clear the firearm, we went over the parts that are removable, the main sub-assemblies and everything, and yeah, so I think that is it. Awesome. Thank you very much.